everyone, my name is Anna. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I am going to show you how to make chili lime popcorn chicken. This is the most delicious popcorn chicken recipe out there, I can assure you that. Mariquitas Classic were kind enough to send me a few of their products to make a few recipes for you guys, and I came up with this recipe and I am in love. I probably made this 5 times in the last 3 weeks because it is that delicious. Let me show you what you're going to need so we can get started. You're going to need, of course, some chicken. Here I'm using chicken tenders. You can use chicken breast, you can even use chicken thigh. Whatever you have on hand, whatever you like, use that. You're going to need some salt, butter. Here I have some chili lime seasoning. I have garlic powder, cayenne pepper, chili powder, and more chili lime seasoning. You're going to need the zest and the juice of 1 lime, some flour, and you're going to need, of course, some plantain chips. This is my favorite plantain chip brand. I've been eating it for years. If you live in Miami, you've probably seen this everywhere. You probably buy this already. This flavor is one of the very many that they have, and the reason I chose the lime one to make the recipe is because, of course, we're making chili lime popcorn chicken. If you don't like yours as tangy or as citrusy as I do, you're probably gonna have to use a little less of the chili lime seasoning. The first thing we're gonna do is obviously make the crumbs. So here I have a food processor, and I'm gonna add probably about half the bag. You do want to work in batches because you really want very fine crumbs. This is the consistency that you're looking for. You want very nice crumbs, as if you were using breadcrumbs or anything like that. That's the consistency that you want. I'm gonna go ahead, do the other half, and then I will meet you back here for the next step. Now that I have my crumbs ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and zest my lime. And I like to do a whole lime, but you can do half. Make sure you wash your lime because we are zesting it. I like to do the whole lime. You can do half the lime if a whole one is too much for you. I'm also going to add half of the chili lime seasoning. Okay, we want to give this a really nice stir. In another plate, remember, we are going to bread these. So you do want to have your breading station ready. I'm adding the flour and the rest of my seasonings, along with a pinch of salt. Give this a nice stir. So we have our flour and our crumbs ready, and now I'm just going to juice my lime into our butter. We're going to give this a quick mix. Now, the last step that we have to do is cut our chicken. So you want to cut it very thin. Remember, we're making popcorn chicken, so you don't want it. And if you don't want to make popcorn chicken, you can also use the recipe and make chicken nuggets. Now that we prepped everything, it's time for us to start breading the chicken so we can cook it. You can cook it 2 ways. You can either cook it in the oven at 400 degrees for about, I would say, 15 minutes, flipping it halfway, or you can fry it. Today, I chose to fry because it's a lot quicker, and I find that the chicken comes out a little crispier, but you can do it in the oven, like I said, or you can fry it. In the written recipe, I will leave the instructions of the 2 ways that you can cook the chicken. Here, I am seasoning the chicken with just salt. I find that when I don't do this, the chicken comes out a little undersalted. So if you are frying these, or even if you are making it in the oven, you do want to start preheating your oven. Here, I'm just drenching the chicken pieces to my flour. I'm gonna add it to the butter and to the mariquita crumbs. I'm just going to coat this very well. I like to press down on it so it gets a very nice coating, and then to the plate it goes. It's really that simple, and these are so delicious. So I am just going to repeat the process with the rest of my chicken, and then we're going to go over to the stove so we can cook them. I have half my chicken here. I'm only going to do half for the purpose of this video, just so I don't take as long. And I also have my dipping sauce, and my dipping sauce consists of equal parts sour cream and mayo. I wanted to keep it very simple, but you can either do avocado sauce, you can do a garlic cilantro sauce, you can do so many things, but I just like to keep it simple. I have a skillet with some oil coming to temperature, and you also want a paper towel lined plate. Now that my oil came to temperature, what I'm gonna do is drop my popcorn chicken in. Since we cut them so small, this only has to cook for about 2 minutes. They don't have to cook long at all. Okay, these look great. And now we just bring them out onto our paper towel lined plate. I have a few pieces here, and I'm just going to dip it in my sauce. These are good. These are so addictive. You can pretty much make the whole pan of chicken and eat it by yourself because they're that good. They're hot, really hot. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It is so good, and I promise you, if you make them, you will fall in love with them. Don't forget to go to www.mariquitas.com to check out the Mariquitas Classic website. Their handle on Instagram is also Mariquitas Chip. They have so many delicious recipes that you can use for their products, and trust me, check them out because they are my favorite, and like I said, I've been eating them for years and I really do recommend them. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Turn on your notification bell so it notifies you every time I post a video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.